16-year-old Claudia Conway has over 89,000 Instagram followers, 296,000 Twitter followers, and 600,000 TikTok followers. It seems as if she has everything, but the one thing she lacks is a stable family life. Allegations suggest Kellyanne Conway just betrayed her daughter Claudia by posting a topless photo of her on social media. An ongoing investigation into the event has already begun. The Conway family has always had a strained relationship, filled with emotional social media posts and back-and-forth accusations. Keep watching as we go over the most significant events in their troubled relationships, how they led to the recent allegations, and how the family can heal from the damage that was caused. The photo. Kellyanne Conway was recently accused of posting a topless photo of Claudia on Twitter. This is only the latest struggle in the strained relationship between this mother and daughter. The photo was posted using a feature known as Twitter Fleets that deletes posts after 24 hours. It was quickly removed, but not before concerned fans warned Claudia about it and unsavory characters reposted it. Photoshop and other image retouching services can create fake images to ruin the reputations of public figures, but that's not what happened here. Claudia herself confirmed the topless photo was real in a series of response videos. Her response to the incident shows how deeply afraid she was. She wrote a comment in Morse code assuring fans she was okay, while begging anyone who saw the photo to report it. This suggests she was too frightened to use normal text. The Bergen County Prosecutor's Office began an investigation soon after the photo became public. They visited the Conways' Alpine, New Jersey home for at least an hour. We'll have to wait to find out the truth because no further details can be released about cases that involve juveniles. If you're enjoying this story so far, be sure to like and subscribe, and keep watching to learn how they got to this point. Seeking emancipation. Living in a troubled home is difficult for anyone, and in August of last year, Claudia showed she was fed up. The drama began when Kellyanne Conway spoke at the Republican National Convention. Claudia tweeted that she was devastated to learn of her mother's intentions. That decision was, at the time, the straw that broke their fragile relationship. Claudia expressed her desire to seek emancipation in a follow-up post. She explained that her mother's job was not the only factor, but that it was the result of years of childhood trauma and abuse. Emancipation laws differ in each state, but usually require you to get married, join the military, or file a court order. One of the most common reasons to go through the process is parental neglect and abuse. Claudia claims that Child Protective Services has been called before, but no actions were taken because Kellyanne is, quote, way too powerful. Her word is the only support for these statements, but consistent Conway family drama suggests that something is going on behind closed doors. Leaving the White House. As a senior advisor, Kellyanne Conway has been one of Trump's most trusted campaign personnel for years. She continued to speak on his behalf regardless of what her family thought or how they responded. That all changed in August of 2020 when Kellyanne announced she was stepping down as senior advisor to focus on her family. The decision came after a series of public spats with her husband and daughter. Kellyanne continued to support President Trump and the Republican Party after stepping down. She helped campaign for Senate seats in Georgia and spoke at the Republican National Convention. Her decision to step down as an official member of Trump's cabinet shows a commitment to viewing her family as more important than her career. And for a time, this move helped keep their relationship healthier than it had been in months. American Idol audition. Social media influencers often use their platform as a springboard for their career. Claudia Conway appears to be taking this route as well. She announced in a TikTok video posted in November of 2020 that she had just auditioned for the hit reality singing competition, American Idol.
I met Ryan Seacrest today, and I have my audition soon. So stay tuned for that. Very, very nervous, but very excited.
She'll appear in the show's 19th season, which is set to premiere on February 14th of this year. The announcement was followed up by a grateful shout-out to her fans on December 31st. These posts suggested Claudia was in a more positive mindset at the end of the year. Unfortunately, more family drama would rear its ugly head in 2021. George Conway. Kellyanne Conway and her husband George have been frequently at odds with each other during the Trump administration. She supported Donald Trump as his senior advisor, while George has frequently expressed his disapproval of the former president. This has led to the same types of public fights that Kellyanne has had with her daughter. Claudia's relationship with her father differs from the one she shares with her mother, but is still strained. Despite their shared opinions on Trump, Claudia claims they agree on absolutely nothing politically. This only adds to the troubled family dynamic. George Conway expressed a desire to take a break from the Lincoln Project and Twitter in August. He came back on January 10th to tweet in response to Congress refusing to impeach Donald Trump. Since then, Claudia's social media accounts seem to indicate George wants nothing to do with the Conway family. Her response to a fan's comment that they hadn't seen George in a while was, "Yeah, me either, LOL." Hey Mom. Kellyanne and George Conway have 3 other children, Claudia's twin brother, George, and younger sisters, Charlotte and Vanessa. The other children have kept their opinions private, but Claudia has always used social media to speak her mind. The first instance of the drama in 2021 came on January 6th. Claudia created a video on TikTok to communicate directly with her mother. The description states, "This video is for Kelly, and if you aren't Kelly, keep scrolling." It includes an impassioned plea that begins with, "Hey Mom, it's Claudia."
Hey Mom, it's Claudia.
She asks her mother to come to her room and talk with her about recent political changes. She asks a series of questions based on their opposing political views. Claudia's first question was about how her mother felt about Trump supporters storming the Capitol. She calls them rioters, but notes that when I was going to protest in the summer, you weren't too happy about it.
How do you feel about your army becoming rioters? Because I remember when I was going to protest in the summer, you weren't too happy with it.
She also asks how her mother, who helped the Republican Party campaign, feels about the Democrats winning 2 Senate seats in Georgia. She even goes so far as to ask how Kellyanne's friend, Mitch McConnell, feels about the loss. It makes him the Senate Minority Leader, a place where he and the Republican Party once held the majority. Claudia has never been shy about expressing views that differ from her mother, or responding directly to her social media posts. The Conway family is known for their history of heated exchanges on several platforms, including Twitter and TikTok. Another blow came on Thursday, January 10th. Claudia posted a TikTok of herself dancing and singing to a Trump diss track in front of her mother. Kellyanne rolled her eyes and walked away as soon as she noticed she was in the frame. Claudia continued to film herself dancing to the song from another camera angle to finish up the video. What will the Conways do now? Moving forward from the long-standing feuds and recent topless photo allegations may be difficult for the Conway family. The future depends on what the investigation finds and how they can communicate with each other. If the investigation reveals Kellyanne posted the photo herself, it's an understatement to say she just betrayed her daughter Claudia. If she was hacked by a third party who posted it, they can hopefully be brought to justice. There are alternative explanations for how the topless photo found its way to Twitter that don't directly implicate Kellyanne. For example, the culprit could have been a political enemy. A few days after the topless photo leaked, Claudia posted a set of TikTok videos stating she doesn't believe her mother intentionally posted the photo.
My mother would never put something like that on the internet, as well as me.
She wants to take a break from social media and is tired of her family becoming headlines.
I will be taking a break from social media because we are really tired of being headlines.
Many of the Conway family's internal struggles have been exposed to the public through social media. The topless photo allegations are just the most recent example. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Claudia's decision to take a break from social media will help heal the family, or do you think they're already too far gone? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you move on, remember to give this video a like, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content.